So, why is reserve funding so expensive? What happens if we do or don't fund reserves at our association? How is our board of volunteers expected to figure all this out? As we summarize our Reserves in Real Life webinar, we give you some additional helpful tips about how much reserve funding affects home values, what a normal expectation is for how much of an association's budget typically needs to go to reserves, and how you can do some adjusting to your reserve plan, simply and online. Guiding an association safely and successfully into the future is a challenge, but you're not alone. At Association Reserves, we're here to help guide you towards your best future.
And we'll turn to the summary section of our webinar. We'll bring this program today in for a landing, talk about some of the bigger picture. What have we learned here? Well, one thing I hope you learned is that there is no secret sauce or guesses. We're talking about current costs, current expectations for what will happen after we wait a few more years. Learning that owning real estate is expensive, and ignoring the cost of deterioration doesn't make that cost go away. You can cross your fingers and take good care of the building, and that will minimize your chance of getting a surprise like learning that the exterior of your building is spalling because you weren't painting on a very good schedule. But for most associations, expect reserve funding to be 15 to 40% of your total budget. And it sounds expensive, but the leverage is powerful. For those associations that are 70% funded or higher, they regularly enjoy 12% higher home values than associations that are in the 0 to 30% funded range. So it may sound like you're putting more cash into the reserve fund, but it's going back into your pocket with higher home values. And, that's what we do here at Association Reserves. We're comfortable with the numbers. We guide our clients toward that safe and successful future. And that's based on the backbone of 80,000 reserve studies that we've completed now. You can go to our website at reservestudy.com. If you want to get us on your team, at the top right of our homepage, you'll see an opportunity to click a link, and that'll give you to the request a proposal, where you'll be able to get a proposal and find out exactly what it costs to have us working for you. And you plan it. Just a reminder, access is free for that budget season with every completed professional engagement. You can do this with your reserve study, or for all the clients, associations that are not our professional clients, they can get access to You Plan It and do their own testing for $399, again, on a subscription basis. We have a great book called Understanding Reserves. Again, we want to set you up for success. I'll put a link to Chapter 1 so you can read that chapter for free, see if it's something of interest to you. I'll put that link to Chapter 1 in the outline that we prepare. And if you want more free resources, you can sign into our YouTube channel. Full videos, guest experts, answers to specific questions, a lot of great material there. And a weekly podcast that we launched earlier this year for board members. It's called HOA Insights, Common Sense for Common Areas. 30 minutes a week, providing encouragement that will equip you to do that hard work that you do for your association. Preparing you for the next board meeting, giving you insights, hearing from guest experts, hearing from board member heroes. It's a great new resource for you as board members. You can subscribe from all major podcast platforms, or you can watch it on our YouTube channel, or listen right from our podcast website, hoainsights.org. And with that, we are at the end of today's prepared content, and I'll turn the microphone over to Paige, who will coordinate our Q&A time together.
At Association Reserves, we make the present less stressful and the future more secure. If you want to join us in this mission, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see us address in a future video. Let's plan for your best future.